Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is an update on the Francis Scott Key Bridge, that collapsed on Tuesday in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, after the collapse, the Associated Press wasted absolutely no time at all whatsoever rushing to politicize the history around Francis Scott Key, the author of the national anthem. Never let a crisis go to waste, right? It's almost like they are preparing for a suggestion that it be renamed for someone else. And this is what the media does now, right? So take a look. His personal history has made him a controversial figure in some quarters. In June of 2020, the statue of him in San Francisco was taken down, if you remember. It's all so predictable. It really truly is. All the statues, actually, that were taken down. It's kind of predictable, actually. Yeah. So question here, when did the media transform into a bunch of scoldy social justice activist old ladies? But the hits just keep on coming. A Republican candidate for governor of Utah has linked DEI, or diversity, equity, and inclusion, to the collapse of the bridge in Baltimore. And Representative Phil Lyman, Lyman, appeared to indicate that the makeup of the commissioners for the Port of Baltimore was a factor in the incident. Yeah. And Lyman shared a post that said that Commissioner Corinthia A. Barber knows nothing about ports, but she is a diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging to the DEIB auditor and consultant. And Lyman was not alone when linking DEI to the collapse. DEI did this, former Florida Republican State Representative Anthony Sabatini posted on X. Yeah. And the last inspection, because I got to tell you this, the last inspection on this bridge took place in May of 2022, and at the time the bridge scored a grade of 6 out of 9, which is passing, but it's not considered good but fair. So, and this fair grade has been given since 2008. So it's not that good. No. And the 2022 report identified a concern with a reinforcement concrete column. And it could not be learned as of Tuesday if the column was the one that was struck on Tuesday, but that column was downgraded from a health index 77.8 in the prior report to 64.9. Now, the Francis Scott Key Bridge is a significant commuter route carrying the Baltimore Beltway of I-695 over the Patapsco River at the southern end of the Baltimore Harbor, and it's the state's #1 thoroughfare for hazardous material, which are not allowed to go through the underwater roadway tunnels in Baltimore. And local agencies are now rerouting vehicles that are transporting hazardous material through West Baltimore. Yeah. Now, new reports state that as many as 1.8 million gallons of fuel and other hazardous material may have been spilled into the water, and authorities have suspended their search and rescue mission for the 6 bridge workers who fell into the water, and they are now presumed. All right. So the Department of Homeland Security has also deemed the water near the crash site unsafe for divers. And a search and rescue effort for the 6 people that are believed to have fallen into the frigid waters of that river has also been suspended and will shift to a recovery mission. And an elite Coast Guard team is now examining 13 damaged containers, some with the CDC and or hazardous materials or hazmat contents. And the team is also analyzing the ship's manifest to determine what was on board and if any materials could pose a health risk. And there is a minor sheening on scene as well. Booming has been ordered and is staged, but will not be placed until search and rescue and dive operations are complete. And the amount of potential oil spill is 1.8 million gallons of marine grade diesel. A specialized hazmat team went aboard the ship to inspect the cargo, and the National Transportation Safety Board announced on Wednesday that the data recorder, known as the black box, has been recovered from the Dolly cargo ship. And the black box is expected to reveal a timeline for the Dolly and ultimately lead to what caused the ship to lose its power. And the captain and the crew of the Dolly cargo ship were actually taken to a local Walmart to shop before their departure early Tuesday morning. And the apostleship of the sea director, his name is Andrew Middleton, said that he took the captain and the crew members to shop at the local Walmart over the weekend. And the Apostleship of the Sea is a Catholic ministry that helps crew members and international ships run errands, go shopping, and perform other tasks. Now, post 9/11 security measures require crew members of these international ships to be escorted through port areas by vetted persons. And Middleton said that as soon as he heard that the news of the cargo ship had crashed into the Key Bridge, he messaged one of the members on WhatsApp and asked if everyone was all right, to which the crew member responded that everything was okay. Yeah. The latest update on the bridge collapse is that the Coast Guard stopped searching for the 6 missing construction contractors working on the Key Bridge at the time that the bridge collapsed, and authorities are just going to presume they are. Yeah. All right, guys, that is all as of right now. If I hear of any more updates, I will be sure to bring them to you. Okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.